Big Heroes House Sports section. Looked like Shedeur hurt himself in practice today, injured his oblique. That's putting his availability in question for this next preseason game against the Eagles. But I don't know if he's going to play anyway, at least not much, because I'm sure they want to see what they have in Dillon Gabriel and if Kenny Pickett is any good and worth keeping on the roster. So I'm not sure if Shedeur is going to get a lot of snaps anyway. But it is a bit strange that he was placed fourth on the depth chart even after that last performance. Now, I will say this. A lot of NFL coaches, especially the ones like old school, like Kevin Stefanski, he comes from that lineage of old school football coaches. I think he was an offensive line coach before. So, that they always old school and tough. They don't like to jump guys on the depth chart if a guy is injured, which Kenny Pickett was injured. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming he kept Kenny Pickett where he's at on the depth chart, not because of performance, but because he was injured. So he didn't want to leapfrog him until he gets an opportunity to showcase what he can do on the field. So I don't really have a problem with that. I don't. Where Shedeur is on the depth chart, it's a little strange that Dillon Gabriel's above him still. But whatever, man. You see, it didn't really make a difference last week. He went from fourth to starting in a matter of days. So I think this week we're going to see what Dillon Gabriel and Kenny Pickett can do, if Kenny Pickett is available. I know he was nursing an injury. And Joe Flacco doesn't need to play in the preseason. He's a seasoned veteran. He's almost 40 years old. He really doesn't need any preseason snaps. He's going to go in there. You know what you're going to get from Joe Flacco. All of these guys are only placeholders anyway until Deshaun Watson comes back, because it's not the fact that Deshaun Watson is just so much better than these other guys at this time in his career. His money is going to make him be on the field. They owe him so much money that they have to play him. So it's going to be a very, very interesting season for the Browns because of their quarterback room. Very interesting. But, let me know what y'all think. It's Big Heroes House Sports section.